Time for some dirt. Got a race from Zen Ridge Raceway up in Wilmington, Ohio. That is super hard for me to pronounce. But I am going out on a 4-man race here. We're all racing Predators. Got, I think 2 guys driving, dirt chassis. I'm driving an asphalt or sprint chassis. And I'm just running some regular old Hoosiers on it. I don't have any like extra wide tires or anything. I've driven this kart out in the dirt in some other videos before. But I've tried to adjust it as best I could to try to hang with these guys. But we're doing a 25 lapper on here. I was having some fun throwing it into these corners. The guys in the dirt chassis karts, they seem to roll them a little more. They don't really throw the back end out. But if I want to have any chance of sticking with these guys, I really don't have any other options than to try to throw it in there and get that back end to kick out so that I can get around these corners. Otherwise, it just plows straight off the track. It doesn't have really much grip. So I think we're coming around. Oh, we got maybe one more pace lap. My buddy Scott, this is his track. It's in his backyard out there in Wilmington. He's setting up some cameras for his own recording purposes. And I think we're coming around maybe on this next lap, getting ready to start. But I was under the impression that my kart was maybe a little faster than these other two. I thought they were just like the bone stock Predator 212s, but I think they've been souped up a little bit because they seem to be as fast, if not faster, than my kart. And it could have been due a little bit to gearing, but they seem to be pretty strong. But I thought that I was faster than them coming up to here, so I didn't want to just go tearing off and get like this blow them out of the water power advantage, and I realized that I'm not really any faster than them, and I'm stuck on the outside, so I got out on the out. I didn't really have any grip, and I'm just trying to, stick with these guys. I cannot make that turn like they do. And you'll see when I come around on the top left one, I'm pretty much the only guy throwing the back end out to go around, that corner. This corner here with the barrels on it, I got a little bit better on it as the day wore on, but it initially was quite hard to navigate with my kart. See, I got the back end hanging out. You can see my hands. I'm pretty much turning to the right at some stage around every corner, but so I can stay in the gas. And once we kind of got going, it didn't really start spreading it out on me too much. We stayed at this interval. I thought maybe that I could catch up to the cart right in front of me. Pops up there in that red cart, he just took off. And as you can see in the top left, when they come around, they're both rolling them, and I'm sliding out. Now, I like to go fast and I like to win, but I have to say I really enjoy throwing the back end out like that. I do. I go to Florence Speedway a lot in the summertime and watch the late models and the modifieds there, and it's fun to drive like that. As you can see, Pops just had a mechanical, so he dropped out. So now instead of being in third place, I'm in second place. And I'm going to be pushing hard to try to go around and catch the guy in the white helmet. But there isn't a whole lot of room for error when you're driving around a little track like this. If you're driving like I'm driving and throwing the back end out and trying to dirt track it, like a late model or something, if I do that too much and it goes around on me, I'm done. I'm spinning out. I really have no way to really get out of that. So I'm being relatively careful, but I'm still, I'm still going hard. But I think the guy in the white helmet, he's still stretching it out on me a little bit. And I mean, these cameras are synced up, so when, on the bottom right corner, when I'm coming past my camera on the propped up at the end of the raceway, those are synced in time. But again, this track is really fun to drive on. I think in the future I'm going to try to save up and get an actual dirt chassis, or for me, I don't know if the chassis is super duper important, because Scott, who owns the track, he's got a sprint kart chassis out there that hangs with the dirt chassis karts. It just has the really wide tires on the right hand side. As you can see, I'm just running regular asphalt tires on there. They're not dirt. Some of these guys have their rear tires, I think, are 2 times as wide, and their front tires 2 times as wide as what I'm running. And I think it gives them a lot of bite on the going into the corners, so they can hit them a little bit harder. So I'm catching up to this lapper, and I don't realize he doesn't have a bumper. And bam, I bang right into his gear. Or his, where the gear spring there. And it pokes my front bumper really well. And I realize it's my bumper dragging. And you can obviously hear it. And I'm, I don't know how many laps are left. I wasn't planning on driving off the track. But at some point, coming up here pretty soon, Scott's going to give the one to go. And, I was just going to drive around and drag my bumper the whole way. Make a whole ton of noise. But I'm able to just stay right here. I think we're about to get the one to go right here. Oh no, that's the checker, so I can pull right on off. I had probably about 2 or 3 pounds of dirt inside my bumper at the end of all this, but I can fix that, and I will be back next year. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.